How do you explore, even as a youth, that you're already thinking that you're getting old? Why would you box yourself into an oldie just because you feel like you're single? In fact, I'm loving the way married women carry themselves these days. You even hardly know. Mother of 4. Yeah! We're coming out! It doesn't mean you should be rigid. We're going to be talking about I will do my short hair. Do you know, as a matter of fact, I don't feel down like this. They just go carry and say, "Na so I want." The new woman, the new woman. Emerge and shine. Welcome to the New Woman Show. Let's talk about age-appropriate dressing. You know, as a woman in her mid-40s, or her 40s, you already feel, and you're single, you're not married, and you already feel like certain outfits are for the youths. Who says you're not a youth? Why would you box yourself into an oldie just because you feel like you're single? In fact, I'm loving the way married women carry themselves these days. You even hardly know. Mother of 4. Really? And then you're here as a single woman in her 50s or 40s. And you're already having this psychological, something is talking, this intrusive thoughts constantly bringing you down. And you're like, I don't even know what is appropriate anymore. So maybe I should just play safe and just wear this. And as that single woman in her mid-40s or late 40s, you're just trying to be safe and you just wear that your boo-boo, that your kaftan. In fact, there is this new trend now. Adire kimono. You're just like, let me just be wearing this one. This one will not even, hello sis. You don't want to catch that bobo, right? After this show, you're going to emerge and shine. You're going to try out new outfits. And you're going to catch that bobo. Chinelo, don't be spoiled. But I'm saying the truth. So what am I saying? You're afraid of age-appropriate dressing. And how do you explore, even as a youth, that you're already thinking that you're getting old? And so certain things there is actually age-appropriate dressing. But age-appropriate dressing does not mean that you should look older than your age. Age-appropriate dressing simply means that you should know what to wear at certain age. Even apart from even age, appropriate dressing is important because it helps you to show up in a particular place dressed appropriately to boost your confidence. So you're not alone if you're afraid of trying new styles because of your age. You just feel like, before I go start to look like say I be small pikin. I beg, I don't want to do too much. Age, they are not be small pikin. Person wey be 48, come wear red trouser and blue jacket. Who says you can't? Now, I don't want you to put yourself in the box anymore. All those things are fears, and you need to break them for you to emerge and shine as a new woman. And there are other fears, like fear of fitting into the society. Maybe you are a CEO, maybe not the word CEO I'm looking for. Maybe you're an executive, and you already feel like being an executive, you have to be seen in only formal wears. Sis, do you know that even in your casual outfits, you can stand out, you can represent the bold woman in you? Now, how do we go about all these things? How do we end those fears? I'm going to share a few tips with us when I'm back. New woman. Welcome back. Now let's talk about how do we move away from these fears that is holding us ransom. No, we're not going to let fears of what people will say or fears of the fashion rules dictate or influence our minds anymore. We're going to start by identifying those triggers. What are those things that I'm always so conscious about? You know, there are fashion anxiety, and it's very normal. You know, you're not alone in this. It's very normal. But can you identify those things that are like triggers to you? I remember growing up, my friends, maybe my childhood friends, used to say, I have this, in the Igbos, in our language, they call it mbaji. Hey, see your leg, the back of your leg, it has a chunky, flesh. So that should make me conscious, right? But I didn't let it. As a matter of fact, some people will say this mbaji is so much to make you feel insecure that you have to just be wearing maxis. I didn't let that happen to me. In fact, I wore my short skirts, my short dresses. And do you know what I now started noticing about my leg? I started noticing that my leg is bold. Can you see them? Ain't they bold? They are bold. So no more fears of, she has this chunk fleshy at the back. I won't have to be so boxed up in that cage of fear anymore. Now, apart from identifying your triggers, you can actually try new styles easily, one at a time. People come to my store and they see a dress and immediately they say, oh no, I can't wear this. It will not fit me. I can't wear this. Why do you think it will fit you? Can you start by trying out new styles, just one at a time? No rush, take it easy, don't need to rush it. Just give yourself that chance to emerge. Give the new woman in you the chance to shine. You can't cage her. You can start in your living room. Your closet. You can experiment gradually till you become bold enough to show off outside. Let me give you an example. I used to love short hairs because while I was single, I used to model. But when I got married, my husband has this idea that short hairs being me, because he feels I have long neck. And then he's like, why don't you wear long hairs that can just take care of your neckline and, it won't show. But thanks goodness that I have so much confidence in me that I didn't allow that idea of his to affect me psychologically, because I just knew that my husband didn't know better. I just knew that he's just being a man who just feels like long neck is not fashionable. What? And actually, long necks are fashionable. Are you like me, who has a long neck and covering it up with your either pashmina, your neck scarf, or your long hairs? Can you try by wearing a short hair? Just try it once, twice, 3 times. Just see what short hairs, how it can actually, bring out the boss lady in you. Short hairs has a way of, making you look executive. For people like me who love to look executive, I will do my short hairs. Do you know, as a matter of fact, I don't feel comfortable in short hairs. I have a 32 inches long hair that I would prefer this short one over it. Why? Even though people think that long hair will cover the neckline, I feel that short hair shows off my neck structure. That's to remind you that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and those fears of yours are lies. They are not true. So try out new things. When next you go visiting, or when next you go shopping in that boutique and they are showing you a color orange that you've dreaded so much, like, I would rather do my navy and black. Can you try that? I want to ask you a question before I lose my my trail of thoughts. Have you noticed that when you try new things and you show up somewhere, everybody is like, what? Oh, Ma, you look beautiful. I've never seen you in this skirt before. Ma, you're wearing a skirt? Oh, Ma, it looks good on you. They are not faking it. That's the truth. Imagine you thinking that you're going to be wearing only trousers and then you decide to wear skirts. And then everybody's like, wow, ma, but these legs, where have you been? So guys, on this episode of The New Woman, we're going to tell ourselves that no more fashion rules to break us, no more fashion rules to box us, no more fashion rules that will make us afraid to shine. We are in control of our mind and we are going to shine regardless of the rule. Who made the rule? I am in control. I make the rule. I'm gonna shine. Okay, are you gonna shine? Let us shine. It's time to emerge. The new woman. Emerge and shine. Thank you for joining me again on this episode of The New Woman Show. I'd like for you to drop your comments. What do you think? Do you have some fashion rules that have held you bound for years now? Would you like to share them? Or would you like to just come and join me on this seat on my next episode to share to the world how you overcame those fashion rules? Or you're still struggling? Don't worry, we are in this together. It's one step at a time. We're going to shine. Please follow our page, like it, and even subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll be so glad to have you all as mine. See you on the next episode. Mwah.